Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K. Yeah, this is the 4K and not the Lite. You can see there's a multiple variants of Fire TVs available in Amazon. There's a Fire TV Cube, there's Fire TV Lite, then there's Fire TV 4K, there's a 4K Max, but I personally feel Fire TV 4K is the one that you should be getting because this one currently retails around $25, which is 50% off because of this whole Thanksgiving deal going on. So might as well snag it while you can. Now you would notice the remote in this picture that you see in the box is not the latest one because the latest one has 4 shortcut buttons to Prime Video, Netflix, Hulu and Disney Plus, whereas this one doesn't. But other than that, every other feature is same. The reason I would recommend you to get 4K is because of gaming service by Amazon, which is called the Luna Gaming. So the Luna Gaming service would require Fire TV 4K because it has to stream high bandwidth videos to your TV if you want to do cloud gaming, which is a completely new feature in Amazon. I'll definitely have a review video with how Luna performs with my Fire TV 4K. For now, I'm just going to be focusing on the Fire TV 4K. So let's go ahead and unbox this, and then I'm going to set it up and we'll go through this together. So wish me luck. So let's go ahead and remove the seal first. Gets out of the way. Right here. So this is what we have. First and foremost, the user manual. Again, this is not something that we read. Fire TV Stick 4K means HD and HD 10 plus. In short, better video quality. That's all we need to know. Does have setup instruction, but again, we know how to do that ourselves, so we'll ignore that. We have this cable, which is USB to USB mini, which will go into this socket to power the Fire Stick right here. Let's remove the plastic cover from here. Here we have a HDMI female to male converter for TVs where you would require that. And then finally the remote control. We do have the adapter as well, which was going to power up our Fire TV. And then we have these two AAA batteries provided by Amazon for the remote. So this is the second generation remote, which has the power button. It has the Alexa talk button. Here you can just like press and
here's something I found on the web. Dual action.
Alexa, stop. Well, my house is full of Alexas, which means anytime I say that word, it's just going to trigger one of them. But anyways, this is the talk button where you can just give it voice commands, and this is a physical button to go up, down, left, right, and if you press in the middle, that's an OK or enter button. We have a home, we have a back hamburger menu to open up further advanced option, play, pause, rewind, forward. These are the volume controls for TVs, and finally the mute button. Now the first generation remote did not have all these features. It basically had the controls to operate the Fire TV stick, but it did not have TV controls, which came into the second gen. And the third gen remote, which is exactly the same as second gen, but it just comes with shortcut buttons to Prime Video, Netflix, Hulu and Disney Plus. So the setup process was pretty straightforward. All I had to do was connect my Fire TV stick into the HDMI port of my TV, and then it walked me through steps where I just had to key in the Wi-Fi password, and once I was done with that, it just asked me to log into my Prime account or Amazon account, and I did that as well. but you don't necessarily need to create an account, but I'd suggest you do. So let's go ahead and look into some of the options and the menus. So with the remote, this is the home screen, and here you can see all the top apps that I use. And if you click on the app, it's just going to open it up. But you can always go to the App Store, where you can actually download many more apps that are supported by Fire TV. So you can see there's apps for all kinds of channels and gaming, etc. So it's totally up to your decision on what you want to download and what you don't want to download. But yeah, you can just see there's like endless number of apps in this, more than you'd actually need. Another thing to note is that since you have a 4K stick, if you don't really have a 4K TV, you will not get a 4K experience. You'll just get a full HD experience. But my TV is a 65-inch 4K. So I'm just gonna play something on YouTube, and let's do 4K Hawaii, because why not? It just is such a pretty place. Alright, so hope you enjoyed that video, because it was beautiful. All the colors looked amazing. It was really high contrast. Of course, it's 4K quality. So that's the benefit of just spending $5 more to get the 4K. It just makes sense. So even if you don't have a 4K TV right now, but you may upgrade it in the future, it just makes sense to get the 4K Fire TV stick. Another thing to talk about is the TV controls in the remote. So in order to pair your TV with the remote, so you can actually use the turn on, turn off button, you can adjust the volume. You basically have to go into equipment control, and then here you could click here and automatic. So basically, if you don't have a TV setup, it's going to walk you through the TV settings, and it'll identify your TV and it'll set your remote accordingly. In case you're having issues with your Fire TV, when you turn it on, you could go into the My Fire TV option under the settings menu, and in here you do have a restart button, and you also have a reset to factory defaults. If you do that, it's going to completely reset your Fire TV, which means it's as good as store-bought Fire TV. So you'll have to set up all your accounts and password everything again. So I hope you don't have to get to that phase, but who knows, in case if you get into it, this is a handy control you want to keep an eye on. So in order to manage your app, you could actually choose to uninstall an app which you might have accidentally installed. So in order to do that, you can click on the hamburger menu that I showed earlier when I was talking about the remote. So when you do that, you will see the option on the right which shows hide from your apps, more info, uninstall. Click on uninstall. It's going to uninstall that app. Last but not the least is the voice control feature in the Fire TV stick. So in order to activate that, I simply have to press the microphone button on my remote and say the command. Play Game of Thrones.
Getting Game of Thrones from HBO Max.
So you can see this is really responsive. And there we are. Okay, let me pause this before I start binge watching the entire series again. So there you have it, guys. I'll leave the product link in the description down below. And if you guys really liked the video or actually found it helpful, please do not forget to smash that like button and click on subscribe and hit that bell icon, so that way anytime I upload a new content, it shows up in your phone or in your TV or in your laptop, but just make sure you guys do subscribe to my channel and do smash that like button. I'm gonna see you soon in the next video. So until then, take care.